me see your hand!
State troopers, a SWAT team, and a shootout in the streets of Wisconsin. It all began on December 22, 2024, when the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office responded to a domestic abuse report. But the suspect, Matthew Luke, was already gone by the time deputies arrived. A manhunt quickly followed, with multiple officers dispatched in pursuit.
Chippewa County Sheriff's Department. Do you know what he's shooting at? We'll get an officer out there and see what's going on, okay? Thanks. Neighbors reported that there's a male subject that resides at that residence outside shooting. My partner's taken another complaint from a female that sounds like resides there. City units are gonna respond. They're gonna stand by north of the residence and keep an eye on it.
Separated from him still? Basement, gotcha. You know you're in the basement? If they come quietly, he'll what? Okay, I'll update him real quick. 1 second. Is your Honda CR-V dark gray? It is dark gray. Do you know if he left or if he took it out of the garage? Do you hear him at all still in the residence? If I got officers en route, and just again let me know if you hear anything from him. He's not in the residence no more. Just want to confirm that with you. I'm asking you, do you still hear him? Did he grabbed your Beretta too though? He has the 30-30 and the Beretta? Okay. Would he know where the mag is? Do you have a window in your basement? Okay, do you want to try to get out of a window? Yep, you're good to get out of the south side of the window. Or the window on the south. Okay. Do you see anybody?
What's your name? Well, I'm going to have you hop in my squad. I'm going to take, and then I'll talk with you two once we get out of here and figure out exactly what happened today. So it'll be right up at this squad right up here.
What are you guys going to want from us then at this point? What are you going to want from us then? You got anywhere you want us to go check, or are we just going to kind of leave it for the night and, like you said, let him sober up?
Yeah,
or?
I think just leave it for the night, because drunk him is obviously going to make poor decisions, and we don't need to force the issue if we don't.
Especially in a bar.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I think, if you see, you got the plate?
I don't. And of course, I got my stinking notepad. Can you go over our radio and tell him to put license plate in the CFS? That's the vehicle he left in. Neighbor saw the garage door go up and the vehicle leave, so they said that we're just going to leave him tonight because he's drunk. That is the vehicle that the male subject's going to have left in. That should come back to a Honda CR-V silver in color.
Officers had spotted his vehicle and initiated a traffic stop in connection to the domestic abuse report. But Matthew took off, leading to a pursuit that ended in a crash in the town of Lafayette.
What color was the Honda that he took off in? Gray. She's advising the only vehicle that should be there is a brown Subaru. He's leaving the address. I'm going to be following him. I got my lights activated. He's not stopping. 432 County. He just turned eastbound on XX-ray, just passing 184th Street. Speeds are about 45. 432 County. He's got his rear lights deactivated, but his headlights are still working. 432 County. I'm going to cut lights and sirens. I'm just going to follow him and see where he goes.
418, 433, head east, take K north.
432 County. Still eastbound. Speeds are at 40. Traffic's light. XX-ray 59th Ave. 432 County. He's headed southbound on 197th Street from X. 42 County, still southbound on 197th. Speeds are at 40, just passing 57th Ave.
418, 432 charges.
Domestic DC, as well as more than likely intoxicated use of a firearm, and now fleeing.
10-4, I'm guessing reckless and danger safety.
10-4. 437, this will be him right in front of you. 437, are you still southbound on 195th?
Negative eastbound, 50th Ave at 199th Street. 437 County. We're coming up to K King, 1050, 1050.
1050 at KK.
437, patrols coming up from the south on K.
Officers slowly and carefully approached Matthew's crashed vehicle, but he refused to surrender.
Let me see your hand! What about the window? Back off.
Down. Stay.
I'd recommend probably putting the tray away. He's got on him, so I don't...
Okay. Binoculars? I don't. He's cleaning his side mirror. Yeah. I don't know if I told you, but we got enough for a bite, so if he does decide to run, I guess. That must have been why he put the brake lights on. He started the car to stay warm.
Yep.
Or tried to stay warm.
Trying to stay warm.
I don't see any, no.
What's that?
The drone might help.
Right.
I can't keep it quite steady enough, but can't make out his... Can't make him out in. Oh.
Like in the driver's seat, I should say. I don't know if he's moved to a different seat. Although the brake lights did just come on, so...
Yeah, good point. But
you got a thermal though, don't you? Control? Yeah.
But
I don't know if you want to get that out, just making sure he doesn't...
That could have been him crawling. If he turns around...
They got eyes on the passenger side over there or over here?
Because if he was hitting the brake lights because he's crawling to the back seat or something...
Yeah, I'm just thinking that's what he's doing.
That'd be, you know... He'd have the drop on us then.
Well, that's why
with a from back.
It's a lever action thing too. So. Joey, did you see his arm earlier?
Yeah, he kind of...
What color would you say that was? Green? Black?
Yeah.
Like jacket?
Yeah, it was like a dark, like a green and brown, like flat.
Yeah, I got a little bit of blue in that mirror. He's still in the car.
In the front seat?
Yeah. Matthew, you are under arrest. Show us your hands.
That was pretty rough. Not even mine.
Matthew, this is the sheriff's office. You're under arrest. Show us your hands.
Something's door opened, I think. The side light turned on, so that's why it made me think the door opened. Windows down.
He's ripping a dart.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I think he's lighting a cigarette. Windows down.
There's definitely that window.
In the window right now?
Yeah.
Just the barrel facing up.
Yeah, you can see it.
Is he gonna pop himself, you think?
No, it's painting out the window. Kind of gold colored.
Oh, that's the barrel. I thought that was his...
You out on the shoulder gun out the window?
His lighter.
No?
It's one of those 30-30, like... Henrys that are gold and lever action.
There's a quick.
Jesus! Fire! 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 Fired!
That was at us, boys.
Yes, it was. 100% at us. If you see them, take them.
Everybody 10-2?
I'm good. We're good.
Everybody okay?
Nick, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Settle down for a second, okay?
Get cover. That was right at us. Whoa.
Can you guys see anything?
I'm not.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
433 County. Clarify. It's been fired at us. We're all 10-2.
You have a shield in here or no?
I do.
Yeah, right.
I don't even want you up there and check on him.
Good.
To be honest with you, I just don't want you to step in front and let one of us actually
Copy.
accidentally get you in back. Sure, you know that can do too much for us. I appreciate the help, though.
You bet.
Fired squad. Have the squad.
Everybody okay?
Get down.
I'm 10-2. 433 coming.
Let's move to the back of my squad.
We're gonna have to back
We gotta
up.
move, boys.
Tactical move.
Yep.
Tactical move. We're gonna cover you guys. Move.
Let's go back to your own squad.
Go. Move. Go. Move.
Move.
Here, boys. Here.
I can't see the car. You got a rifle.
I can see the back end of the car. I can't see the driver's side. Jerome, come. Everybody 10-2?
Yeah.
Blue.
You alright?
I'll check him. You guys just keep covering on it. I'm gonna check. Here, see your head? Yeah, here. Don't see anything. Hands? Legs? Okay, you're good. Where's that fall? Check me. Yeah, you don't got much cover there, man. We're pushing right in front of Olsen.
Nobody got glass in there, right? Nothing,
You
right?
got anybody call the second fire?
I got it all.
Alright.
No. I think the freaking vehicle.
That first one was at us, that's for sure.
Both of them.
Yeah.
433 County. You have an ETA on the SWAT team? Huh? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Call it.
433 County, no fired by the subject.
Where'd that round go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Another round fired.
No, it's to our left. From our 6. Headlights from our 6.
That's pretty much all we got. It's confirmed that we're going to drive this right now.
He's in the car. I don't know if he's in the driver's seat.
Yeah, so I'm going to drive seat. We're back here waist. He popped off 4 rounds at us.
Yeah. Well, 2 for sure. The other 2, I don't know where he was trying to. That one is above us.
Get down.
He's down there.
433 County, let's not fired.
That first round went right between us.
I watched him.
We still got pretty good eyes on the car though,
Yeah,
right?
I'm still watching right
If
there.
he gets out, they can tell.
Right, I mean, it's like I said, the one went into the trees, but who knows how he would have lined himself up to pass. Anything's freaking possible.
As I said, our con center has been telling people to come.
Right, yeah. I already talked to your command. I told him that what's going on. He said he's going to take it from both directions. Obviously, we're
Far down, is it?
straight down. He's right where our squads are. Just kind of kitty corner right into those trees. Yeah, not super far. He's like right on the edge. We had eyes on him a couple times, but
Where's the best?
there's no real good spots. Our squad is the closest thing that
Where
we
is
have
he?
right to him. He's down in the car, down in the embankment.
What side of the car is he on?
Driver's side, yeah. It's the left side.
driver, but we're not sure because he's facing that way.
Anyone had eyes on him? Make sure you haven't got. Is he alone?
We've been watching the passenger side, obviously. We haven't had
Pretty sure, or for sure.
For sure.
He is for sure alone, yes.
Hey, what else do you need?
I'm good. Once you're ready, I'm just gonna pick up the hill.
School resource officer.
Nice. It's just funny though, right?
It is funny.
Keep going up there, Rick. Yeah, drive. So I can try and see. Matt? Yep. Matt, this is the Sheriff's Office SWAT team.
You guys.
Be safe.
I can't see him.
Am I out of line of sight if we move this up to the overpass? Is he Sullivan?
This is good if he moves up to the overpass.
He should be good.
Take a knee, but I can't feel my kneecaps. Yeah.
I've already almost lost it twice today.
My ear was ringing after that first round. I seen the trees move when it was pointing right at us. God, dude, that's way too close for comfort.
Slow motion or something?
Yeah.
Tall enough that I would have gotten too.
I just don't know if they could see over the road. I really thought this was their best bet. This road. No, but then you could move the Bearcat.
We don't, but yeah, that could be nice. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. We got people over there coming too.
Matt, this is the SWAT team. We need you to exit the vehicle and put your hands in the air. Do it now.
You roll down the window.
What do you want me to do, Hootie?
Keep talking to him.
Matt,
Put it down.
Put it down. Put the out of the vehicle.
Aiming at the Bearcat.
Yep.
Put the
Himself.
I can see the car. Yeah. Yeah, all I said is the car. Into the car.
Matt, put your hands outside the window and we'll help you. Do it now.
Hands, and can't see it. Both hands are down. It looks like
we still have movement.
I can see.
Copy.
I can see.
My right ear was ringing.
Yeah, you're right behind me. It sounded like it was right behind me, and it went. I watched it. I watched it. I watched it come down. Yeah, I watched it like, and I could. And then it literally sounded like somebody was out here.
Yeah, it was so loud. My ear was ringing.
That second one. Jerome and I were standing there, and all of a sudden there was
Glass everywhere.
This is a drone view as officers attempt to apprehend Matthew. While Matthew was fleeing the police, he opened fire on the pursuing officers. Officers then returned fire, and that's when the suspect was fatally shot. First aid was administered, but it was too late, and Matthew perished at the scene.
With him in the driver's seat with the muzzle hanging out driver's door, team is going to move up on foot to passenger side and Halligan a passenger side back window. They are moving now.
They got airbags. Matt, put your hands up.
Let me know when it's safe to send medics up. Copy. We got airbags.
Just make sure you're far enough in the back. If they need help, you can jump out right away.
You got it. Lethal. Okay, I'm right behind you if you gotta go. I got no movement still.
His foot must be on the brake. Can you see?
I see the mirror. That's what I see. You're good. As long as you guys can see.
I have a good look at it.
Okay.
No movement with the window brake.
5 to command, we're going to move to the front of the vehicle and see if we can get eyes on there. Hands up! We have contact actions open on the rifle. Just start sending medics.
Fire if you safely can. Get that rifle out of his hands.
Yeah, 10-4, that's what we're working on now. Fire, you can send somebody back. I got a medic in G1 as well.
Do you want him to check his waistline too before medic gets to him?
Yeah. If he had a potentially on that.
Yeah, they haven't even. P-Rock, just make sure you hold on with the medic until they can make sure that he's secured.
Rifle is secure.
You go. I'll go back. No response. Hands are cleared. He's got rounds in his right hand. No hands right. Medic's coming up. No response.
Suspect is clear.
Alright.
Send 1 or 2 with the medic down there.
Let's get a good 360 on that vehicle to hold it for crime scene.
You want one more medic down there, Hootie?
Is there one there?
There's one already down there.
Then send another, yeah. It's probably going to take more than one to do whatever they need to do.
Okay. We're moving up with one.
Okay.
In February 2025, the officers involved in the shooting, Detective Zacharia Becker and Wisconsin State Trooper Joseph Desprez, were cleared of any wrongdoing, ruling it a reasonable act of self-defense. For more body cam videos of cops busting criminals, subscribe and keep watching Cop Bust.